It's now day 2 at Usal. I say we go check out the beach. Not too bad of a campground in my opinion. Quite happy with it. Although now, we got a beach to check out. So if you remember, last time I was here, we had a stream that was right about there that prohibited access to this side of the beach because we would have had to get wet to get to it. Although now that the stream is gone, since it's now the summertime and we filmed that in the fall, we filmed that in the spring, we now have all this beach that's nice and open. All of this is blocked off when that stream is around, but now we could all just check it out, have a nice look around. The furthest point we could go is where that rock is. So we're going to go all that way today, although I say we take some time-lapse photos. Check it out, you guys. I got the whole beach to myself. Absolutely nobody else around. Just walking around, you know, seeing what's up and about. I've been to this beach a few times, so I guess nothing new to me, but I haven't filmed this section before, so something new to you guys. Whoa, look at all of them. Clams, mussels, whatever the hell it is.
To the other side, my love.
You know what? This isn't too bad of a view. Just got the ocean behind me, just sitting on this ginormous rock. Yeah, this is what it's all about. Whoa. Let's get off here. I gotta wait till this water subsides. We're good. So I want to see these close up. Like, what do they... Yeah, I guess you can't really see them, can you?
You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna come.
I love taking time lapses. I feel like that's a dying trend. Like, time lapses were super popular in 2015 and 2016. So, you know, I'm just trying to bring them back, just applying my videography skills, seeing what I could make in a video. And one of those things is the implementation of time lapses. Although, you know, that's just for now. Something else someone asked me is, why don't you get a drone? And there's two reasons why I haven't bought a drone and I never will. And that is because you're not allowed to use a drone on state park land as well as BLM land. You're not allowed to use one. So that completely obliterates the use of a drone. On top of that, you could have your video taken down if you use a drone and you get caught. You could get a fine for it. You also have to have a pilot's license, which is ridiculous. And you now have to have a government tracking device attached to your drone so the government could know where you filmed, where you've flown your drone. That's just ridiculous, and I don't want that type of invasion of privacy. I feel like this might be the most private beach we're going to find on the road trip. I don't think a lot of them are going to be this desolate, unfortunately. Although I got a lot of unique places on my map that I have planned out for the next couple weeks. And just a lot of stuff we're going to be looking at that's truly unique. It's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait to get to the Oregon coast because I'm not too familiar with the Oregon coast. I've been throughout Cali, but I haven't been through Oregon. So should be a lot of fun on that. Gonna see what the Oregon coast looks like, and then maybe even Washington. So yeah, that's the plan. Although for now, let's just begin walking back on the beach. We've hit the rock wall, which, you know, we can't go any further. And after this, we're going to do some hiking in the woods and just hang around camp. Should be a pretty good day. So just like a lot of Cali's coastline, just right along the beach you have these humongous mountains and cliffs. Got trees way up there, that's where the road is. So you'll see people just driving right up on that. That's the Usal Beach Road. That is the only way in. And if you crash, you come tumbling down to the beach. Which, to be honest, I don't know if anyone's ever crashed before at Usal. Which, now that I'm saying that, I'm pretty sure they have, because as I was driving into the beach, I seen some like memorials and stuff like that right on the side of this road. Definitely, if you do crash a lot of these cliffs, you're not surviving. This one you'll probably survive just because you got beach at the bottom. Although past these rocks, as the road continues, you don't got any beach. It just goes straight off a cliff into the ocean. Now we got a bit of a walk to get back to camp. We're camped way up in those mountains, so say about a 10-minute hike, and we will arrive. Although the good thing about that is I'm away from everybody else. Everyone else wants to camp on the beach while I'm camping way out in the mountains. Wait. Damn. Let's put you back in. Let's put you. We got 2 trails. I think I'm gonna take this one. Both of them are unmarked, so I have no idea where they go. I've never hiked this mountain before. The Enchanted Woods is right over that way. That's on a adjacent hill. And now I'm just gonna continue hiking. I'm hoping this brings us to somewhere interesting, but we'll see. Well, I definitely wasn't expecting to end up inside a tree today. Just have this humongous tree. Pretty unique looking. And for some reason, it's all burnt up. Inside is just blackened. Pretty unfortunate. I could hear the ocean in the distance. That means we're getting close. I'm really hoping we come up to like a cliff where we could just look over the entire thing. That would be amazing. That's my goal. And I think this hike will bring us to it, because coming up this way is that cliff we've seen. Till I downfall, my love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. Yerp, check it out, you guys. We're right where we wanted to be, at an overlook. Man, it went from pretty dark, shaded by trees, to crazy bright, just like that. And we got the beach, the majestic Usal beach. You can see that's where we were just now, just right over those humongous rocks right there. We're just walking all along it, and you could see that road that I'm talking about, the one we took in it to Usal, is right there. Say this is a pretty good view. I've never been on these mountains before. I didn't even know this trail existed till right now. And I was just walking back to camp. I was like, hey, let's go take that mountain. Let's see where it goes. Totally worth it. Let's keep going up though. I want to see what the view is like that up that way. And now we could really see all the waves crashing. Absolutely awesome looking. All the campers. See, that's where we camped last time, if you remember. Right there, that was our campground. Then before that, I camped over this way. The 2 times before that, I camped in this area, camped there. Got a brand new spot. I wanted to switch it up, so now I'm in the woods. Just had to switch it up a little bit. Then we got the creek way down below. That's that creek that prohibited, excuse me, us access last time we were here, because I didn't want to go across and get wet. But now that it's summertime, summerish fall, it's just it's not flowing like it used to, so we're able to go right over through the entire beach. And man, is this an amazing view. I'd say this is the best view I've ever had of Usal. It's a great looking place. And hey, we got the Enchanted Forest right there, so check that out. Up that way, if you see that canyon going down from there on up, and then it loops up to there, that's the Enchanted Forest. That's the hike we did last time. Be sure to check that video out. Camping at Usal Beach. That was at the beginning of my road trip. It's in my playlist of my cross-country series. You could go click that and see that, because you could compare it to this video. The reason I say you could compare it is just because I feel like with almost daily vlogging, just from the beginning of my cross-country series to now, much prefer my latest videos over old ones, but I feel like that's with anything, just improving.
You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why.
It is so hot on this ledge. You could see poor Lee's just sitting in the shade right now. How you doing, buddy? I almost want to jump in that ocean. That's how hot it is. Whoa. I definitely have to show you guys this viewpoint because I just found the greatest view of all. Absolutely spectacular. Let me show you. So just going along, you know, we're in the woods again. Decided, hey, why not continue hiking? And I am glad I did because we got an A1 view. It's going on up. Going up to a literal cliff. Like, whoa. Don't fall down that. That'd be one hell of a tumble. So we were just at that edge over there where those trees are at. And now, got this one. I'd say that's a pretty good view. Now that is a view I cannot complain about. Although we're going to get going in just a quick second. We'll stop having all this viewage. I'm sure it kind of gets old, so just so amazing though. Well, you guys, it is now 3 o'clock. I came out to the beach around 9 a.m. so I'm going to get going. Something funny that happened yesterday after I filmed my outro was I was going to go get my cell phone and I accidentally pushed my camping chair into the fire pit when it was like full blast. All the logs were just going up in flames, and just for that quick second I see it fall. So like for like 2 seconds it was in there. I went and grabbed it, and when I picked it up, like it's all vinyl, it's like a plastic vinyl stuff, the whole thing was just up in flames. I was like, okay, it's clearly past saving, so I put it back in the pit and was like, guess I just gotta buy a new one. So yesterday was the most costly day on my road trip so far. Got to pay a couple $100 to get a mirror replaced because my negligence driving. I happened to drive up to the side of the road, like which is like kind of like a cliff, and just broke it off, and well, almost broke it off. It's technically still on there, but it's not usable. And now I have to get a camping chair, which is like 30 bucks. So what to go wrong next? This is a great start to the continuation of my cross-country road trip. Hopefully I won't break anything else, because so far those two were 100% my fault. They could have been avoided. Home sweet home. You see, this is the remains of my shattered camping seat. It's just been completely obliterated. Currently just leaving my camp right behind me, and I say we go for a walk. I have no idea where this road goes. I've never been on it, although it's just the one on the side of my campground, and nobody's driven on it all day today, so I assume that means it's a off the beaten path type of road. Doesn't really go anywhere, probably dead ends, because as I remember researching, there's only one way in and one way out from Usal, and that's the route we took upon entering, which means eventually this has to come to an end. Definitely going to go back now and head toward this creek. Let's go see this creek. When we find a road, I believe there's a road that goes down to it. Now, we filmed the Avenue of Giants in the past at the beginning of my cross-country series, although there's a lot we didn't see at that time, which is what I have planned to check out. Much like, kind of like Usal in a way, because we've checked out Usal twice in 2 past videos, And I'm back, although I'm kind of showing new content, you know, new stuff. I'm not guess repeating, you know. Actually, that's like they call a woo-peat, because some people say Adam the Woo repeats his videos too much, where he films the same thing over and over. So they got I was looking at something yesterday where they have in the Urban Dictionary, it's now an official term, since it's called YouTube vlogger Adam the Woo, due to how many times he repeats in his videos. They now call it a woo-peat. So I'm not trying to woo-peat right now. By the way, I'm a big fan of Adam the Woo. I'm not hating, but I'm not trying to woo-peat my videos. So what I'm going to be doing, much like Usal, where we've been here, but we camped in a totally new place, and we seen totally new things, like new trails, places I didn't even know existed at Usal. And we're gonna do the very same thing for the Avenue of Giants. Well, this is very empty. This is the creek we camped beside on the first day on my cross-country series. Not the first day of the cross-country, but the first day at Usal Beach. It's also the creek that goes off to the ocean. Don't believe there's anything that way. It just follows the creek. We came from that road, and now we will continue to camp. And this is gonna be it today. I'm gonna call that a wrap. Be sure to put a like, comment down below, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I appreciate you guys coming along and watching till the end. Stay tuned.